Sometimes it only takes one moment to change your life. A moment that changes everything.
We're just sitting on a rubber raft, which is basically like on top of a little trailer, and with no stability, nothing really to hold on to except for the boat itself, which is rubber, so it's very flexible. When you got down to the boat ramp and take the boat off, instead of turning down there, he went straight forward to go around the roundabout. No reason apart from to give us all a bit of a fright, and as soon as his car got around, he floored it, and he knew the trailer was still like halfway around, and that, because he hadn't bothered to tighten the trailer on the ball, he basically everyone was thrown backwards, and that meant that it was lifted off the car. I was actually sort of thrown probably the hardest out of all of us onto the road, but where when I was bounced off the road, I kind of went straight into a concrete coma head first, so basically that side of the brain or skull was crushed, and everyone else, so it was probably, I think there's 3 to maybe 4 people knocked out, but just bouncing off the road.
You got the worst.
Yeah.
Did you have helmets on though?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
And you still got a fractured skull?
Yeah.
I woke up in a hospital. The world looked different. Broken glass was everywhere. I was walking with bare feet and it didn't even hurt. Nothing made any sense. Started seeing shadows move. A survivor, a picture of death, came from nowhere. Told me I had to get out of the city or I'd be captured, taken to the drowning room and forced to breathe water like a fish. I didn't have a hope. Petrified and trapped, they captured me. There was no way I was going to die. All I could do was hold my breath. I was not going to drown. I couldn't give up. I had to fight to the end. I hadn't known it, but I'd been in a coma for 3.5 weeks. I was lost in this terrifying, nonsensical reality. The question was, now that I was awake, would it be any different?
Paul sustained his injury on the left side of his brain, including a fracture. But if we have a look at his MRI scans, where there's changes in his brain matter, most of the damage appears to be on the right side of the brain.
So those parts of the brain that are involved in your emotion, your ability to regulate your emotion, your ability to regulate what you're going to do day to day. So how much drive you have, whether you're feeling apathetic, whether you're feeling depressed, can all really be a result from the disconnections in the brain. A little bit of paranoia, that partly comes from loneliness. You do lose friends, you do lose your a meaningful place in society. And you feel a bit isolated, ostracised often, sometimes bullied.
So I had some new challenges.
So what you can do now is join those faces. I've now got that.
But I wasn't going to let anything stop me. I have things to do. I'm not going to let that moment define my life.